Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host. And today I'm going to unpack this question, which was how do I manifest things that seem impossible to me right now? So, I came up with this powerful idea, and it's a good example, and I used it to explain how something impossible unfolds naturally, but I didn't give steps as to how it does because no one knows the steps as to how your specific manifestation unfolds for you. But we all know it's done. Just your specific experience is what you go through. And everyone else experiences you going through it, whether they are present or not. So here's the thing. I took F1 driving. I took F1 driving, F1 racing, because it's a very small amount of people who are experiencing doing this, right? Over the years, obviously. So, I want to be an F1 driver. Not me specifically, but I'm saying let's use this as an example. And you have no skill in racing cars, right? None. You live in a country where they don't even bother this. They hardly show it on TV. You have to go and look for it, but you're really passionate about this. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm sure there are people who are like this. They think that this thing is so far away, this dream is so far away for them, right? There's no evidence whatsoever. You haven't even been near any kind of racing car, let alone an F1 car, right? But you got the posters in your room or something. So, does this diminish the possibility of you living that dream? Not even slightly. For the very simple reason, there's a version of you that is already having won a F1 race and is contemplating whether they can win it again. And they did. Because you are that identity. You are that version of yourself already. Why? You are awareness itself. You are God itself. You are God in flesh itself. But you don't exist only as this singular moment of flesh. You exist as all moments of the flesh that you are manifesting as. So, when you are imagining and you are sitting in the cockpit of the car and you're wondering, is this cockpit right? Are the buttons in the right place? Is the car in the right dimensions? Do I fit in? Am I leaning back? That's all nonsense. That Source knows what it is you are doing. Source knows what it is you are intending, and Source can feel what you are feeling because you are Source and you are feeling it. Your intention is known, right? There are certain things that, sure, you're not going to be physically familiar with the thing, but there's no physical thing to be familiar with anyway because those things are always changing. So don't bother. Don't bother trying to get it right. Get the feeling right, right? Not the emotion, the feeling of, oh, this is invigorating. That. So you, in the car, you're taking those turns, you're feeling it, then your next thought is, I don't have the skill set to do this. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the reflexes to do this. I don't have the timing to do it. I feel the fear of taking that bend, at 300 k's an hour. And you're like, that's perfectly fine. So what? It doesn't matter. You don't need the skill to imagine having the skills in your imagination. Your imagination is law. Your imagination is literally law of the universe. You are that law. You are imagination. You are the law. You are the very state of being that you can achieve what it is you desire to be doing. You already did it. That's the point, right? It does not matter how many people says you can't, or how many times you think you can't, or how many people that even are doing the things they know this is basically impossible for other people to do, only I can do it. That is true. Only that version of them can do it. Only that version of you can do it. When you say, how do I be that version? In your imagination, you come to this conclusion that I'm already that version. Everything I now do, every step I take, every decision I make, whether I think it's right or wrong, whether I should have or shouldn't have, none of that matters. It's all leading me to become an F1 driver that's recognized globally. That's who you are now. You don't need the skill to imagine having the skill. When you imagine having the skill, it is acknowledging that you somehow unfold and develop these skills that you require to do that. There's this. It came into my awareness. I didn't go look for it, right? But I heard this thing where it was like, people were in castes, and I thought it was really cool. All they had to do, and all they did, and scientifically, backed here. And I don't like using science for this because it kind of blends it in the wrong direction. You start using metaphysics in the wrong way, whereas that's first, then this. So, just for the ease of it, they imagined working out their arm in a cast and they didn't lose muscle mass because the mind believed that they were working out, so the muscle believed they were working out. So, your body created that muscle. It created that feeling. It didn't lose muscle mass. It kept going. I don't think you can. I'm not entirely sure you can build muscle like that. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that's the thing. Maybe it'll come into my awareness. Who knows? But I love that they didn't lose muscle mass by not using the muscle. All they had to do was think about using the muscle, and your body acted as if it was doing it. So all you have to do is really just embody driving said car and embody and feel it, and you start to just move in that way. And it unfolds naturally. That's where this thing comes from. Oh, practice makes perfect. It's not actually the physical action of practicing. It's actually the physical action of imagining yourself doing it. And sometimes we use physical action as a medium of doing it, and that's fine. But truly, it is your imagination that is law, and you are that law. And your 3D mind's always going to say, no, you cannot have a car. It'll say, no, you can't do it. You get a car, you get a racing car, and you start practicing with the instructors and whatever else it is, not on the freeway, right? That's you trying to manipulate reality. But you start practicing, you start really going for it, you start really driving and getting better and better, and the instructor says, hey, you're getting really good at this. I think you have potential. Then you think, no, but I can't make it all the way there. There's probably like thousands of people doing this across the world. See, doubt. And some people believe in that, some people don't, right? And then you end up in the F1 because you didn't. That version of you didn't. And because the version of you just is there, it just exists. All you're doing is shifting your viewpoint into it. It already exists. You're just shifting your viewpoint into it. Now you're driving in the F1. Oh, I can't win. See, it's always going to be there. You won. I can't win again. Oh, see, it's always going to be there. And imagine yourself winning, and what your next thought is, oh, can I do this again? That's why the 3D mind dresses itself up. It's not in every single moment as something else. It's just feeling lack. That's it. It's not evil. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to do anything. It's going to be with you forever, right? You can't experience the 3D world without the 3D mind. How are you going to do that? It's just there doing what it does, right? Leave it. You can literally just leave it there on its own. So when you're imagining, choose as source, choose the identity that is experiencing driving this F1 car, having won, whatever, right? Experience it like that. Experience the fulfillment of your desired end, and know, hey, I am this identity. I am my ideal. I am who I say I am. I am that person experiencing this right now. I am the person experiencing it right now, so I must be the person experiencing it. And it's what I call in my physical experience as my physical unfolding. Sure, I know most of you don't have this desire, but if there is somebody who wants to drive F1 cars, yeah, hi, cool. I hope I see you on the track, right? That'd be pretty cool. Reach out. That'd be amazing, actually. So, like I said, imagine it knowing you don't need to have anything related to this right now, and the only evidence that you have made a choice to be this person is your own awareness of going there, your own awareness of being it, your own awareness of embodying the state, knowing you are everything. You are the car, you are the road, you are the person, you are the people in the stands, you are the cheering, you are the wind. You are literally the substance that gives rise to everything in your imagination. Every person, everything, every event, every circumstance, everything. You are that. And then you accept that you accept this. Because someone asked me, how do I know I accepted something? You accept that you accepted it. Accept that you are swimming this. Accept that this is what you are walking in the assumption of. And then just walk. Don't focus on it to make it happen. It's already happening. You are, every step that you take is the happening of it. So, I hope you enjoyed that example. It was really interesting when I came up with it, when it came to me, a divine download kind of thing. That being said, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the gratitude. Thank you. Infinite gratitude to you. Infinite love to you. Infinite light to you. Thank you for the following. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the emails. TikTok page available if you want to check out stuff there. I started an Instagram page as well where I'm posting the reels. They are short as well. Feel free to join my Facebook page and get a hold of me there. You can post stuff, you can DM me, and that's all for me. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Remember, you don't need skill to imagine already having the skills to do it. You really don't. So imagine it, have fun. Bye.